Hello everybody, welcome to the channel, Yachtically Speaking. My name is Gary, and today we are looking at the Hylas M47. This is a new offering in their Down East style lineup, and this vessel offers a lot of space for entertaining, large one-piece panoramic windows in the salon, and a very functional layout with handcrafted interior touches. She's powered by twin 300 horsepower Cox diesel outboard engines, has a length overall of 47 feet, a beam of 13 feet 6 inches, and a draft of 3 feet 2 inches, making this an excellent great loop boat. With 2 cabins and a sleeping capacity of 7, this is also an excellent yacht for couples or families who are staying aboard for a weekend or taking extended cruises. Come aboard and I'll show you the features of this beautiful, efficient vessel. Starting at the back of the vessel here, we see the twin Cox 300 horsepower diesel engines, which are manufactured in the UK. One of the great features of this boat is its fuel efficiency. It comes standard with a 475-gallon fuel capacity, giving you a range of about 500 miles. But with the optional auxiliary tank, you can extend that to 650 plus miles and a total fuel capacity of 600 gallons. This outboard configuration makes this an extremely efficient vessel, maximizing the amount of fuel you can carry and allowing for a single fuel source with no need to run a generator on a separate auxiliary tank. We also have a nice swim platform back here with ample room to get around the engines, though be careful when diving in, those props are sharp. And over here we see a step that's there for the boat show patrons to board the vessel, but underneath that we have a lengthy boarding ladder for you to climb out of the water. Turning around, we see a generously sized cockpit area. You see boarding gates here that can be closed for safety. We've got rod holders on either side. Plenty of storage, plenty of seating throughout. We've got a bench seat on the starboard side of the vessel. On the port side, we have an almost full U-shaped seating area. Storage underneath all of this seating. Right here, we've got storage for the propane tanks. And this table right here will go down. There's speakers about. And of course, you see beautiful accent lighting that looks very nice in the evenings and at night. One of the other really cool features that I like about this cockpit area is right here. If we lift up this latch, we see under here a sink. And the hot and cold water controls are just beside. And just a really nice, convenient place to have this. I can see rinsing off cleaned fish in here or something like that. Just a real convenient thing. Good position for this. Right beside it and below we have more storage. And then over on the other side of the vessel in roughly the same location, we've got additional storage there as well. Right here we've got a cold and hot freshwater shower. So when you're jumping out of the salt water and you want to rinse off, that's in a convenient location for you. Another neat feature in this area is up above here, you see this latch that goes across the canopy of the cockpit. This can be lowered down, and in there we can put actual rod storage. You can configure it for rod storage. You can put life jackets up there. Really convenient storage area to have in this space. Coming into the galley and salon area, the first thing you notice is the gorgeous 360-degree view. As I mentioned earlier, these are all one-piece panoramic windows. Just not a bad seat in the house. If I turn around here, we'll notice we have a little spot for charging electronics or putting a coffee machine or an espresso machine, such as they have here at the moment. And then right here we have 2 fridges. Oh, cookie dough. And one below as well. And then to the right of that, we have a lovely full-height sliding pantry, which is a great place to store some dry goods, small food items, and such. Turning around, we see the galley with the gas stove and oven. Plenty of storage. Storage under the sink here. Down here we have storage with 2 trash bins. Always good to have lots of room for that on a boat. Plenty of storage in drawers and cupboards. And you'll notice these are all self-closing. And additional drawers here to the right. And up here, we have a built-in freezer, which is very convenient. You'll notice the drain down there for when it needs to be defrosted or cleaned out. And then over here, we've got double sinks. And just behind that, we have storage for your dishes. microwave oven, and a large window here that can be opened and closed so that you can have access to any folks that might be sitting in the cockpit area. There's plenty of seating throughout. On the starboard side, we have a bench seat with storage underneath. To the left here, we have more storage and electronics panel, as well as power outlets and additional accent lighting throughout. On the other side of the vessel, we have a large U-shaped dining area. That table will go up and down. You can place an extra cushion in there to make a lounging area or additional bunk. You can open the side windows. And over by the helm, we have a sliding door that will provide access to the side decks or allow you to reach out and grab your ropes or communicate with folks that are on the dock. Labrock double helm seat with sliding track and individual bolsters for the helm, and then the helm itself with all the appropriate equipment to operate the vessel. Your Raymarine screen, autopilot, throttle controls, engine information, everything you need. Great view out front here. Very bright, spacious, comfortable vessel. It's very enjoyable being in here. We're at a boat show, so we got lots of folks looking at the boat as well, so we'll carry on here. If you look above, we have 2 large skylights that can be opened, so they allow a lot more light in here and a lot more air, in addition to the windows being opened. All right, moving down below and to the immediate left, we have a guest cabin. In here we have 2 single berths, but they can be converted to a double berth. There's an insert that you can place right in the middle here and provide a lot more sleeping space. Above we have a single Pullman style berth, great for a single adult or a couple of small children. A mirror for seeing how you look in the morning. And then underneath the upper berth we have plenty of storage and cupboards for clothes, and there's also storage underneath the lower bunk as well. Turning to my right, and moving forward, we have the owner's cabin, which features a centerline raised queen bed with memory foam mattress. We have drawer storage underneath. And on either side of the berth, we have steps, enabling easy access to get into it. And the head of the bed looks to be a little bit wider, so provides a little bit more shoulder room if you've got 2 adults laying in there. There's plenty of light coming in from the windows, which are all able to open. And we have up above the opening deck hatch, allowing more light to come in. It has a screen that can be slid back, as well as a privacy screen and additional opening windows across. Here we've got additional storage, plenty of room in there. And on the side, we've got power outlets, climate controls. And if we swing back around here, we see on the other side that we've got even more storage for clothes. If I turn around to my right, on the starboard side of the vessel, we've got the head. There's a nice size shower in here. You can see there's lots of room. There's a seating area that you can make use of. And it has a sliding door that you can use to separate it from the rest of the head area. And you'll notice when you slide that out, it's got the privacy shading on it. This is just a really nice, spacious, bright space. Plenty of room in here. You've got the opening deck hatch above to provide additional light and extra ventilation. And then, of course, you've got storage underneath the sink and behind as well. Backing out of here and facing back towards the salon, if I lift up these steps here, we see access to some of the plumbing and potentially more storage space. Speaking of which, this vessel has a stainless steel 17-gallon, 110-volt engine-driven water heater, as well as a 27-gallon holding tank with overboard discharge and deck pump-out. Back up at the helm side door, we see nice high side railings to hold on your way up to the bow. And if we take a look out to that area, we see plenty of room to move about, as well as the deck hatches we noticed below. Up front, we have the windlass with foot controls at the bow and controller and chain counter at the helm. There's also a chain and road locker located at the bow with direct overboard drain. Around the deck, we have 6 stainless steel deck cleats and 2 fairleads with backing plates and solid laminate in the deck, and there are also stainless steel chafe guards located at each deck cleat to protect the hull. We'll take one more walk along the side of this vessel and get another look at its profile. Gorgeous boat, roomy, spacious, bright, elegant. Some of the optional features you can get with this vessel include a Sunbrella cockpit enclosure with Stratoglass side panels and a rear entry. You can also get a Seakeeper 5 gyro stabilizer. In fact, the base yacht comes pre-wired and with mounts to enable that future upgrade. And you can also get a camera package that includes a FLIR infrared camera installed on the radar mast and a dome camera installed at the bow, integrated with the chart plotter at the helm. And that's the Hylas Yacht M47. Thank you for joining me on this tour. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that like button, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever a new video comes out. And if you enjoy this content, please subscribe. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.